Mauricio Umansky had been quietly balancing his booming real estate empire with his reality TV fame, splitting time between the agency, public appearances, and his life as a beloved Bravo figure. Friends close to Mauricio say he had recently complained of lingering fatigue, shortness of breath, and occasional chest pains. But nobody imagined it was anything more than stress from work and filming. Within hours, however, the world of Bravo was turned upside down. Mauricio was suddenly rushed to Cedars-Sinai Hospital in Los Angeles after a frightening collapse during a private family dinner at the couple's Encino estate. Doctors acted quickly, admitting the 54-year-old real estate mogul into intensive care. His condition was described as unstable, but under careful observation. What followed was a wave of silence. No statements from Bravo, no word from his colleagues at the agency, no social media posts from his usually active family. Just a heavy cloud of dread as concerned fans began flooding Twitter and Instagram with desperate pleas for answers. It wasn't until Kyle Richards, Mauricio's wife of nearly 3 decades, stepped forward that the true emotional weight of the situation came into view. Kyle is not known for showing weakness in public. She's been a fixture of The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills since season 1, a woman who embodies poise, strength, and resilience. But this time, Kyle allowed herself to break in front of the world, and that vulnerability struck a chord with millions. In a statement that has since gone viral across every major platform, Kyle wrote, "The love of my life is fighting the most difficult battle of his life. I have never felt more powerless. I have never been more scared. I cannot imagine a life without him." These simple yet devastating words stopped Bravo fans in their tracks. Suddenly, Mauricio wasn't just a successful businessman or a fan-favorite reality star. He was a husband, a father, a man in the fight of his life. Mauricio and Kyle's love story has been front and center for years, not just because of their glamorous Beverly Hills lifestyle, but because of their undeniable bond. They've weathered reality TV rumors, financial stress, family tension, and the bright glare of the spotlight. Through it all, they've always shown love, loyalty, and unity. Kyle's statement continued, "Mauricio has always stood for others. He has fought to give our daughters a safe and loving home. He has fought to build a company that inspires people. Now it is our turn to fight for him." The words resonated deeply with fans, co-stars, and celebrities across the world of entertainment. Social media immediately exploded with hashtags like #PrayForMauricio and #StayStrongKyle trending within hours. Bravo stars past and present began flooding Instagram with heartfelt messages. Lisa Vanderpump, once Kyle's friend turned rival, surprised many when she posted, "Despite everything, my heart is with Kyle and her family right now. Strength and love to Mauricio." Andy Cohen tweeted, "Mauricio is family to Bravo," sending love, prayers, and positive energy. Even beyond the Bravo world, support poured in. Mauricio's real estate colleagues shared stories of his mentorship and generosity, while fans shared personal experiences of meeting him and being struck by his warmth and charm. Inside the hospital, sources say Kyle has been by his side every single moment she's been allowed. Nurses described her as exhausted but unwavering, often holding Mauricio's hand, reading messages from their daughters, or quietly praying. One staff member recalled a moving moment when Kyle placed a framed family photo at Mauricio's bedside. It showed Mauricio surrounded by their daughters, smiling during a family vacation. It was small, but it said everything the staff member shared. Though medical staff have released few details, sources close to the family confirm that Mauricio remains in intensive care, undergoing continuous treatment. Doctors have noted some small but meaningful signs of improvement, though his condition remains serious. In a private message to close friends, which was later leaked to the media, Kyle reportedly wrote, "He's fighting. I see it in his eyes, in the way he squeezes my hand when I speak. I believe in his strength more than ever. I believe in the power of love and prayer. The message has since become a rallying cry for hope. Fans across the world are posting their support, from heartfelt TikToks to prayer chains organized by Bravo fan groups. Many have expressed how Mauricio's health scare is a reminder that behind the glitz of reality TV, these are real people facing real struggles. The Richards Umansky family spokesperson finally released a brief statement thanking fans for their overwhelming support. Your love is sustaining the family right now. Please continue to keep Mauricio in your thoughts and prayers. But it was Kyle's final line in her public statement that has already etched itself in millions of hearts. I married a man who gave everything to his family. Now I ask the world to give him their prayers. Graceful, strong, and heartbroken all at once, her words sum up the pain and love that define their marriage. As Mauricio fights his battle, the world waits anxiously, united in hope for his recovery. Kyle Richards, though emotionally raw, has stepped into a role that no one envies: the protector, the communicator, the woman carrying both hope and heartbreak in equal measure. In moments like these, her strength is tested not in the glamorous world of diamonds and designer gowns, but in hospital corridors, whispered prayers, and tearful embraces with her children. Sources close to the family have described the scene at Cedars-Sinai as one of profound love. Kyle and Mauricio's 4 daughters, Farah, Alexia, Sophia, and Portia, have been in and out of the hospital, standing vigil by their father's side. While Farah has taken on the role of organizer, helping her mother handle logistics, young Portia has been clinging to Mauricio's hand whenever allowed in his room, whispering, "Daddy, you're strong. You can do this." Friends of the family say Kyle has been doing everything she can to shield her daughters from the harshest realities of the situation. But the weight is impossible to hide. You can see it in her eyes, one family friend shared. She's exhausted, she's scared, but she will not let go of hope. Kyle is fighting for Mauricio in her own way, with love, with prayers, with every ounce of her being. The Bravo community has also rallied in an unprecedented way. Erica Jane, known more for her sharp tongue than soft words, posted a rare heartfelt message, sending strength to Kyle and Mauricio. "We're all praying for you." Garcelle Beauvais lit a candle during her talk show appearance, dedicating the moment to the Umansky family. Even former housewives like Camille Grammer and Brandi Glanville, who have had complicated histories with Kyle, offered public support. One post that especially touched fans came from Dorrit Kemsley, who shared a throwback photo of Mauricio smiling at a dinner party, captioned, "Ma is the heart of so many of our memories. We need him strong. Kyle, we love you. Always here." The outpouring hasn't just been from celebrities. Bravo fans around the world have organized prayer circles, online vigils, and even charitable donations in Mauricio's name. Some have shared personal stories of meeting him at open houses or Bravo events, describing him as warm, kind, and genuine. In a world where reality stars are often criticized for arrogance, Mauricio has consistently stood out as approachable and grounded. Doctors, while careful with their words, have described Mauricio's fight as touch and go. Though there are moments of hope, slight improvements in his breathing, stronger responses when Kyle speaks, the journey ahead remains uncertain. Specialists are working around the clock, trying to stabilize his condition and uncover the root cause of his collapse. Kyle, meanwhile, has reportedly turned down multiple filming obligations for The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. Bravo producers, out of respect, have halted all filming around her storyline until the family is ready. Andy Cohen has confirmed that the network is prioritizing privacy and support. "This is bigger than reality TV. This is family," he said on his SiriusXM show. Behind closed doors, Kyle has leaned on her closest circle of friends and family. Her sister, Kathy Hilton, has been spotted entering and leaving the hospital quietly, often bringing food and personal items for Kyle. Another sister, Kim Richards, reportedly broke down in tears while speaking to photographers, saying only, "Please pray for my brother-in-law. He means the world to us." The uncertainty has not only shaken Bravo fans, but has also sparked broader conversations. For many, Mauricio's sudden collapse is a reminder that life is fragile, unpredictable, and no amount of success or fame can shield anyone from health battles. Social media has been filled with posts urging people to prioritize wellness, listen to their bodies, and treasure their loved ones. As one fan wrote, "We spend so much time watching these people for drama, gossip, and entertainment. But moments like this remind us they're real families with real pain." Mauricio isn't just a reality star, he's someone's husband, someone's father, and right now, he needs all the love we can give. Though the family remains guarded with details, insiders say Mauricio is still fighting, still showing small signs of resilience. Kyle has refused to leave his side, even sleeping in a chair by his bed. Nurses have described her as unshakable, even when she breaks down in private moments.